Hey guys, I'm Mukul and I've been trading for the past 6 years now, and I've tested over 1,000 strategies and nothing proved to be profitable for me. Like, I even tried combinations of multiple indicators, like they say try RSI and Bollinger side by side, right? Maybe try the EMA with the VWAP, right? Or maybe the session volume profile. But yeah. So I put all my knowledge, all my expertise into this one indicator which I built on TradingView, and this honestly changed my life. I can't wait to show you guys how this works, and I believe it will blow your mind too. Let's get started. So I built this indicator called MKL Levels, and it completely changed the way I trade. We will be using TradingView for this strategy. So once you head over to TradingView, you will find my MKL Levels indicator. And once you add it to the charts, it will look something like this. A lot is going on here. There's a yellow zone, there are 3 red lines and a zone, there are 3 green lines and a zone, right? So let me tell you one by one what these are, all right? So the yellow zone in the middle, right? This is called the inflection zone. Inflection zone means that the zone where there are no clear buyers or sellers. All right, so there's a tug of war between the buyers and the sellers, and whoever wins will win the battle, and the markets will go in that direction. All right, so inflection zone basically in easier terms means the no trade zone. All right, this is our no trade zone. So basically, when the markets are inside this yellow zone, we won't trade. As simple as that, right? Markets either have to break above or break below this zone for us to trade or to find even potential trading opportunities, right? And apart from that, what you'll get are 3 lines at the top, which is this one is R1, this is R2, and obviously this is R3. All right, and all of these are typical resistance zones for us, or these are potential bullish targets for us whenever we are in a buy trade, with R3 being the ultimate resistance. So we do not hold trades that go above this. All right, this is our maximum profit target. And similarly on the downside, you'll see 3 green lines. This is S1, S2, and S3, and this being the ultimate support area. We always try to look for reversals whenever markets hit this point. So basically, the ultimate zones are based on mean reversion theory, which means that if markets overextend to one particular side, they most probably have to retrace a bit. All right. The probability of markets hitting the ultimate resistances or the ultimate supports right here is very slim, but whenever they hit it, you'll get a counter trend for sure. So I'll first show you what the strategy actually is, when to enter, when to exit, how to take profits, how to set stop losses, and then I'll show you the entire backtesting results on gold in the 15-minute time frame for the past 1 month. This strategy works perfectly on any asset, be it crypto, indices, commodities, equities, anything. So let's jump straight into it. So as you can see over here, markets opened at this region, right? And they went up, hit the resistance zone, came back to the yellow zone again, right? So as explained earlier, this yellow zone is going to be very important for us because there is no clear direction inside this yellow zone. Right? So whenever the markets are above the yellow zone, it means that bulls are in force. And whenever the markets are below, the bears are in control, right? So for starters, the maximum of our trades are going to be bullish when we are above this zone and bearish when we are below this zone, right? But yeah, this does not mean that we won't go for counter trend trades at resistances or supports, right? Just the very basics. Above is bullish, below is bearish. As simple as that. Now that you know the basics, let's jump into the entries and exits. Markets opened here, all right? So we have to first wait for the markets to come and retest the yellow zone before taking any trades, all right? So as the market started going up, if you would have directly shorted at this position, your SL would have got hit, right? So we need confirmation. And where do we find the most confirmation, right? Where do we get the most confluence on any trade? At any given point in time, the zone which has the most number of active buyers and sellers, that is the zone where I'll be most interested in taking my entries, right? Because that is going to be the most fair price at which a bull is going to buy or a bear is going to sell. So let's assume that you are going to buy your phone for 50,000 rupees. Yes, you'll be interested in buying a phone for 50,000 rupees, but wouldn't it be better if you got it for 35? And wouldn't it be even better when you knew that there is a sale coming on where thousands of people will be trying to buy it at 35,000? So it's better to wait for a while for the perfect entry so that you can get the best possible price. Whether you want to sell or whether you want to buy, it doesn't matter, right? So I could have bought over here, I could have bought over here, I could have bought over here. These are all good prices to enter a buy trade because the market is going up, the market is bullish, the trend is bullish. But again, these are not the best prices to go long. And as you can see, let me change the color right here. And as you can see, the markets fell so hard, it liquidated each of these buyers' positions. And there cannot be a better possible price to enter than the yellow zone, where there are most of the buyers or sellers present. The market is bullish, I'll wait for the best price and then I'll enter and then I'll take my targets, obviously. So you get the whole point. Just a quick note before that. Some days you will see that the yellow zone, the inflection zone is quite big, and some days you will find that the zones are not that big. So whenever the zones are bigger, it means that the buyers and sellers have to fight a lot more to decide a clear winner. All right. Vice versa for the smaller ones. Whenever there is a small zone, it means that the buyers and sellers don't have to fight as much and there will be a clean winner. Second point, whenever the zones are big like this, we always try to enter at the best possible price, like I said, but we also need to exit at the best possible price, right? So I'll mark this zone out like this. I'll just mark the 50% level of it, just like this. So this will be the best price for me to exit my trade. All right. So I'll open a long position at tap of this level. And obviously I'll take the first level of resistance as my first target. And eventually this was a huge move of 578 pips. So that's enough. And I'll keep my stop losses just over here at the middle of the line, at the middle of the zone. All right. As clear as day. It's so simple to trade this. And if you keep on consistently doing this, you will be profitable for sure. Same for this day. Whenever we get a tap, like this is not actually tap, but me personally, I start building my positions whenever the candles are at the vicinity of the yellow zone, right? And I'll mark this is a pretty wide yellow zone, right, of 250 pips. So I'll just mark out the center of it, like we're not trying to be utterly precise. This is the 50% zone. I'll keep my stop loss over here. And obviously, as you can see, markets rode it all day long till my third target. So this was a huge trade, right? This is a huge trade. 1,000 pips, by the way. Yeah, not selling any dreams, but yeah, this is what you can achieve right here as well. Okay. The next day, I start building my positions at this point. 50% of the zone SL hit, right? This would have been a good trade, but it just wicked out a stop loss. So yeah, ISL is ISL. So yeah, today is 25th of November and I'll start backtesting from 21st because it's open right here. And yeah, I've marked out all the drawings for you so that we can save some time. All right. So yeah, this entry was a missed entry because markets directly broke it and came to our support region right here. The first support, I was expecting a pullback to these levels so I could short again. This would have been a huge trade, right, as you can see. But yeah, I mean, we start our backtesting with a missed entry. Find another YouTuber who does that. But it was not that bad, obviously, because like I mentioned earlier, whenever markets hit the overextended zones or the extreme support zones or resistance zones, you will get a counter trade, right? So what I did was I hopped in on the trade right here with a very small stop loss and the first level of support which I can find from the last one. And this was my take profit. This was a huge trade, by the way, 625 pips. And trust me, we do not over leverage our positions. We do not go all in per trade. I mean, our lot sizing, my lot sizing personally stays between 0.1 or 0.2 lots because there is immense volatility right now in the markets, and 0.1 or 0.2 lots if you can capture 600 pips, that's, I mean, a lot. And obviously, I'm not a trader who has thousands and millions of dollars to trade every day or to gamble every day. I have a very fixed amount of capital. I've been growing my account very patiently and very steadily because I do not want profits overnight. I just want to keep on consistently doing it. If you're looking for some huge lots like 5 or 10 or 100 lots on my channel, then you won't find them, because I like to keep myself very, very sane. Like, I'm not an insane trader who will gamble with the 10 lots and wait for like 100 pips, 200 to 500 pips, like one trade to change my entire life. I don't want that. Keep your lot sizing less, like 0. If you have to, then keep it 0.01. Like, if you have a very less capital, then do this. Do not risk too much of your account, because you're blowing too many of your accounts, right? Even if you're going with funded challenges or something like that, do not over leverage every single trade unless and until you are sure about it, like 100% sure about it. And according to me, with my experience, I have never been 100% sure for a trade. Don't over leverage. All right, moving on. So yeah, this trade right over here, again, very, very beautiful trade and very beautiful level to play with. But this was 5:30 a.m. in the morning in India, so I missed this. This could have been a huge trade, massive trade, 1500 pips. One missed opportunity. I will capitalize on the second one for sure. So yeah, the yellow zone got tapped, 50% SL, exactly to this level. And like I said earlier, I start building my positions as the markets start approaching my levels. And on the counter of that, I also start exiting when my targets are here to achieve. Like you can see, the level did not get exactly tapped over here, right? This was like a 10 pip difference maybe. But when you are capturing 149, which means 1500 pips, when you are capturing 1500 pips in a single trade, you can let 10-20 pips go. So yeah, moving on. Next day, beautiful trade. The yellow zone got broken, retest. And I thought that obviously I would hit my targets, but yeah, markets just were not moving anywhere, and it was almost end of the day. This was 12 a.m., 12:30 a.m. in the morning, so I decided to close it right about at this position. And I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, this was a good move. I captured most of it. I should have known, like when the markets were taking so much time over here, I should have exited at this point itself. But I let it play a bit more. See, I have no problems in holding my positions overnight because I can easily convert my intraday trades into swing trades and wait for targets to hit the next day. I mean, I'm fine with that. But again, we have to see the price action. The price action should be good. The price action should be bullish enough or bearish enough. There should be enough economic indicators, in your favor. And there were not many confluences over here because other economical factors were supposedly not going to give this trade a push. So yeah, I ended this trade at around 12 o'clock midnight. I started it around 1:45 p.m., 1:30 p.m. all day. I just take a trade and just wait for my stop loss or wait for my targets. That's it. I mean, yes, for a trader, it's very important to keep on managing positions if you are into that, like taking partial profits or something like that. And yes, I do take partial profits. Like this, from here to here, was 800 pips. Obviously, I'm not going to wait 800 pips for just 0.1 lots to hit, right? I keep a track of these important swing levels, like this over here. This was a very important swing level, and I try to book partial profits at these points as and when I go. If the distance between my entry and the swing point is pretty huge, then obviously I'll book some partial profits at this point, so on and so forth. All right, the next day. Yeah, not all profits, right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this would have been a very good trade, but again, no one can control it. Very good breakout of the yellow zone, retest of the yellow zone, and yeah, straight SL. Very good. This would have been a very good short trade actually as well over here. If markets broke this and gave me a proper retest over here, I could have gotten a very good short trade, very good momentum trade as well, and could have targeted like 1:2, 1:3 or something like that, which you can see over here, which I targeted here. This I should have known actually, but I'm human as well, because markets showed perfect V-shape recovery. Like this is the most dangerous pattern. Everybody is afraid of to trade this. Everybody is afraid to trade this whenever there is a proper V-shape recovery. Yes, on the smaller time frame, this was a double bottom. I don't know what you're doing if you're still trading double tops and double bottoms. Please don't, because I'm sorry. So this was a V-shaped recovery in the markets, and I should not have shorted over here because the markets were very, very bullish. As you can see, the candle sizes as well. These are like very, very bullish candles, and basically when there is V-shaped recovery, just try to avoid trading in general unless and until you have very good reason to do so. So yeah, I shorted over here, and yeah, hit my stop loss right over here. All right, next day, perfect. This is the perfect trade, a perfect retest, perfect stop loss, and proper targets. Very good move. This was a 1,000 pip move. So this seems very lucrative, right? If I would have traded with 10 lots or maybe 100 lots or something like that, one such trade would have made me like millions of bucks. I would have been a millionaire overnight. But that's not how reality works. That's not my trading strategy. Maybe someday, but not now. I'll grow with you guys. I'll grow and I'll help you guys grow as well. All right, coming to the next day. Again, very simple. Retest, sell, TP1. Then I was hoping for TP2 to hit. I was holding my positions. Obviously, I had booked partial profits over here. But as I saw that market was starting to reverse at this point, what I did was I completely closed my positions about here. All right. You cannot time the markets. You cannot be ultimate. You cannot be so precise with the markets all the time, right? So that's perfectly fine. This happened. So now I'll try to be a little bit faster with the backtesting because I think you get the point how the trades actually work, right? So yeah, beautiful. Break above, retest, give me my target. Sweet. So we have to talk about this. This was a missed entry right over here because markets were taking a lot of time to break this level and it just could not. So yeah, so technically this should have been a very easy indication that yeah, markets can maybe reverse. And also the yellow zone over here was very, very small. It means that there had not been much of a fight between the buyers and the sellers. Buyers easily came into control, and that's not what the bears are gonna let happen, right? I mean, that's not easy. You cannot just drive gold prices up like on your own. There have to be hands exchanged between institutions, between hedge funds, between everybody. So markets had to come down. I mean, this was a very, very, very easy trade which I missed. But again, like there were multiple confirmations for this one. And yeah, if you're waiting for SMC confirmation or stuff like that, that's not how this works. That's trash because yeah, this was an order block right here. And you will wait for a liquidity sweep like this, whatever it's called. You'll wait for a liquidity sweep. Then you can target the lows. Absolute trash. Don't do it. I should have marked this out, man. Anyway, markets were very bullish, strongly bullish. As you can see, the size of the candle sizes are expanding, right? So it means that bullish pressure is obviously there. So obviously on the retest of the zone, I went and opened a buy position right here with 50% as the stop loss. And I hate it when markets just wick me out or this happens. But yeah, I also got a re-entry over here with the same exact position, same exact stop loss, same exact everything, same exact target. I hit that and I was done for the day because I had already taken a stop loss. I was not in the mood for taking another stop loss as the markets were like really, really choppy at this point. All right, coming to the next day, again, same, very good. Markets have been over the yellow zone, so go for a buy. This target, stop loss is hit. No problem, we'll try again. The next day, very, very beautiful entry exactly at this point, exactly at our S1. And as you can see, the markets did not have much to quarrel about, right? The bulls and bears did not have much to quarrel about. The level is very small, right? Ride it. Again, very beautiful entry. Markets have been playing around and boom. That's what you do. Short. TP hit. Next day, again, very choppy markets. I could have gone for a long trade over here. Here itself, 50% of the stop. 50% stop loss and R1 as my target. I could have achieved like 220 pips, but did not. That's a trade gone. But so yeah, I did not take this. This could have been a trade. So I'll put it here. Missed entry. What I did was I did it again. Simple. Yeah. Short trade over here, SL hit because yeah, like the previous mistake which I made. If you remember the trade from earlier, I missed an entry exactly over at this point, and the price action was exactly the same as before this time. But there is only a fixed stop loss that I can give, right? I mean, I cannot just indefinitely keep a huge SL and wait and just pray for the price to come down. No. So I took a loss in this trade. Markets just wicked me out. Obviously came down to my direction, but yeah, that I it's so bad, man. It's so freaking bad. Yeah, the next day, very good break and retest, proper targets, and again, same position, same stop loss, same everything. Next day, markets broke, retest, and huge target. Oh my god, this I remember this day. This was a huge rally in gold. 779 pips, 780 pips. Beautiful trade, beautiful trade. And I also tried to scalp a little bit on the other side because this was the ultimate resistance zone. So according to our strategy, we usually take a sell trade at this point. So I decided to short, but yeah, that's fine. I just made 780 pips right over here. So yeah, 100 pips gone, no problem. All right, next day, no clear levels. Markets did not tap this level or any other level, so I had to wait the entire day. And once it tapped, I capitalized on it, targeted some previous swing highs because the levels were very too far off. So I could not have waited for those levels. So yeah, that is how you target swing levels as well. You can target these highs or these lows. This is how exactly you have to keep on, modifying your strategy and apply everything you have learned. Okay, next day, yeah, it should have worked but did not. A very clear break of the yellow zone, retest, go for a short and expect big targets, but that did not happen. And I am so pissed of this missed entry. I don't know, people made a lot of money here in this move because they were like trading from here, maybe. I don't know how. Yeah, I mean, I was waiting for the markets to give me at least one retest. Like if I could have gotten a retest, man, it would have been brilliant. Like if it went up, it came down, and then gave me an entry, it would have been the best possible trade for me. A very big one, a very big one as well. Yeah, I mean, the only sign which I had was, the only confirmation that I had was markets had been spending a lot of time over here. So there was a lot of accumulation in this particular period, right? And markets can break from there. And yeah, sometimes you'll get retests. Most of the times, basically, you'll get a retest, but sometimes you'll not, and that will be a missed entry. And I don't think that's a problem. I mean, out of all these profitable trades that we had so far, big trades, small losses, I mean, that's completely fine. 1 or 2 days, I mean, we can cut the market some slack, right? I mean, that's completely fine. Very unhappy with this trade as well. But again, a missed entry is a missed entry. That's completely fine. Do I even need to explain now? Proper retest, 50% SL, target, done. Missed entry, yes, this would have been a very good trade, but it did not give me any other confirmation. It did not retest this level, so yeah, no problem. I am up, how much? 589, which is, I am up 590 pips for the day. Why would I need more? I do not need more, man. I'm very happy. This would have been a very bonus trade for me, but that's completely fine. A missed entry is a missed entry. Don't overthink about it. All right. SL. Missed my entry previous day. Completely capitalize on a short trade the next day. I mean, that's what you need to do. That's what makes profitable traders. Do not keep complaining about what you missed. Just try to capitalize on the next one. That's how you get profitable, right? So yeah, huge trade, and 1,000 pips again with a very small stop loss. Beautiful. Almost hit our ultimate target. So yeah, I held till here. I won't lie. I held till here, but I exited when the markets were very near my targets, right? Near my target, so I exited right over here. Very beautiful short trade captured over here, right? If markets fall parabolically, there will be repercussions to it, right? And that's what happened. Again, missed entry. It did not tap my zone, and I was not sure because the markets were so bearish over the past 2 days that it did not make sense to go for a long trade over here. But yeah, it would have been a very good trade. Missed entry, no problem. Yellow zone retest by target. It was spending some time over here. The market is spending a lot of time over here. So I thought, why not go for a short? And yes, again, it gave me my target, but after hitting my stop loss. So no regrets, no problem, because then I again went for a buy trade. Beautiful. Next day, I missed my entry over here, but capitalized on the next one. Again, like try to short it, but SL hit, no problem. Capitalized on the next one. So this is how you keep on trading without caring about your losses. You should not care about your losses. I mean, care about them, but don't sit and think about them all day long, right? I mean, oh damn, I missed this opportunity. I mean, markets are there all year. Just try again tomorrow. So yeah, miss this one, but capitalize on the next one. Stop loss hit, but capitalize on the next one. Again, capitalize on the next one. Right? Alright, next day, perfect. SL hit, no problem. Capitalized on the next one. Right? So this is how you keep on doing it. And I guess with that, our 1 month of backtesting has come to an end. This is present day scenario. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments section. If you want another version of it in which I explain some of the other concepts, and obviously the best indicator to show buy sells on the charts for people who do not have time on a daily basis to do all these types of analysis, cannot sit in front of the charts all day. The Swinger 3.0 AI indicator, it will show you entries and exits on the chart beautifully. Let me know in the comments if you want to know more about it and how I personally use the buy and sell signals along with the MKL levels for perfect entries and exits. Alright, so that's it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what you want to learn next. And the product link for the MKL levels indicator is in the description and the pinned comment below. Go purchase it if you want to trade like me, and I'll see you soon in the next video. So till then, stay safe, do not over leverage your positions, and see you in the next one.